Hello and welcome back to Nat Scraps. My name's Nellie Perkonik and I am here today doing the 30 Days of Sketches Day 9. Please tell me I'm on the right day. Please tell me I'm on the right day. Day 9. So today's sketch is by Sydney Brown. I'm going to leave her middle name out. That way I can't say it wrong. And we have this beautiful sketch where we've got lots of photos. I have taken a little liberty with the size of the photos. She had 2 4x6s and 2 4x4s. I am going with 5 3x4s, as you can see on the page there. And I am going to use the kit. The name's gone out of my brain, but it was something like scenery. Hold on a sec. Change of scenery is the one. I did go and quickly check that. And I love this. It's got that beautiful bush feeling to it, and that is going to suit me down to the T with this selection of photos, which is not a wedding. And it's not of my kids, which is very, very unusual. It's a photo of our animals that come and visit our bush block, which we are building a house on at Locksport. Now, Locksport is a very, very small coastal town here in Victoria, Australia. And it is very much of the old style of very small town where everybody kind of knows everybody and everybody's business is everybody's. But along with that is that it has loads of people come in at Christmas and Easter time, and the rest of the year it is very, very quiet. There is loads of kangaroos and other natural wildlife that is around that area, and quite often you can be sitting there having breakfast and you have the kangaroos come in, or eating tea, and you'll have the magpies and the lizards and all sorts of things come visit. So I hope that our house building doesn't scare them away, because we really do love having those animals come and visit us and see them. The very, very, very first day we turned up to our block, when we took ownership of it, there was a big male kangaroo laying right across the front of the block, pretty much saying, "This is my block, what are you doing here?" And it hasn't changed that much since. He still comes in every now and then and says hello. If you do not know what about 30 Days of Sketches and Christy's Beautiful Life and what all this jazz is about, it is a Facebook group that anybody can go and look at the sketches, play along, share what they've made. You don't have to make a video. You can, or even share your photo of what you made. You can just go for some inspiration. But it's a fantastic page with loads and loads of inspiration and a wonderful community of people who are just share and are so wonderful. There is a link in the description. Please pop and go and have a look, see what it's all about, and let them know that you're coming from the videos over here. And please feel free to join in the fun. We would love to have you join. Oh, what am I doing? I haven't even really told you what I'm doing, apart from the fact that I'm using change of scenery. I can't at the moment seem to be able to remember the name of any paper collection that I'm using. It's just, my mind is a mush at the moment. These are very, very cute. This was a stamp of the month, and if you don't know, close to my heart, have every month a stamp that you can get for free if you're a VIP, or for only $9 in Australia if you're not. They're very, very cool. They're only ever available for that 1 month, and this happened to be a little Australian set, and I chose these 2 cute little kangaroos. And I struggled with where I was going to get them on the page, and we'll have to see if I do get them on the page. I'm struggling. I made this a day ago, and I am struggling to remember what I did. You guys must think I am absolutely nuts. I can't remember the names of the paperbacks. I can't remember if this ends up on the page in the end. Yep, you're right though. I'm pretty much nuts. Hey, how good was that editing of my sons there? Awesome work, Isaac. Big round of applause. So if you've been watching through this 30 days of sketches, my son is now editing videos, and a couple of times he's left in some really boring sections where I'm cutting things out, and he did the most awesome cut there. I'm pretty proud of him. That's big mama proud. So yep, I have sort of followed this sketch. I alluded to this just at the start. They had the photos kind of looking like they're all butted up against each other, and they did have the 2 6x4 and the 2 4x4. I still liked that grid style, and I wanted to keep to that grid style. They also had that little section across the top that was a scallop or something like that. I didn't think that quite was going to work with these particular photos. And then they've got the title down along the bottom. Now I am going to get the title down along the bottom, but they sort of had journaling on one side along the bottom and the title on the other side. I'm going for a full title, and then underneath that full title there will be a line of journaling when I'm done. So I had stamped some green paper there, and then I had finished with green paper. Now, one other thing that's been going on in the studio in the last few days, and you will see it majorly here, is that I've just put in a new lighting system. I have just remounted my camera, so if the camera angles are all off and weird for a while, I do apologize. And I'm trying out different settings and different lighting to see if I can get the grade of my photos just up a little bit. And so you've seen then my bench got all clear all of a sudden. That's because I had to clean off my bench before my husband would actually drill holes in the roof, which is smart of him because he knew I'd get angry if I got plaster dust all over my layouts. So good job on him for forcing me to do that. And then we rehang some lightings. Let me know if you think this is better or my old lighting was better. It's 50-50 at the moment. I do find that I'm getting a bit more shadow on the layouts. I think it's a little bit brighter, but I can see that there is some issues there. But yeah, we'll see how we go with that. Now, along with that, yeah, there's just going to be a bit of trial and error till I get things completely right here. So I do apologize if the videos aren't really fantastic in that regard until I figure it out. I did notice that the one that I filmed today has some very bad angles in it where the camera must have been jolted or something. It's meant to be in a spot now that it's not going to get camera shake and it's not going to get jolted, but I think because I've been adjusting them and moving them around and things, that's happened. You know, you guys probably are bored absolutely crazy by all that jazz. I apologize. I cut out my title. I'll get back to the scrapbooking now, guys. I cut out my title on the Cricut machine, had that all cut out. Now, I didn't really overly like, I liked the green, but I wanted it to show up a little bit more, so I put that white halo on the back. And then I decided I needed to recut that, so it will come in a bit later, and it will have a slightly finer version of that visitors that is next to there. That's probably what I'm doing with the mouse right now. I'm probably reprinting it and getting it all reset up. And I'm thinking, oh, we could have cut those bits out. And here's that slightly smaller version of visitors. A little bit thinner, not quite so thick, and I think that works a little bit more. So in a moment we're going to adhere that down to the page. Now I do go to the trouble of using some magic or some foam tape here. It took ages and ages, and I do believe, thank you son, he has cut out the majority of that so you guys don't have to watch it. Second round of applause for my son today. He's doing awesome. And once that one is mounted up, I'm going to start looking at how I'm going to decorate this and a couple of little clusters that I can put on the page. Now, there's not a whole lot of room for clusters here. A lot of it is taken up with the photos. And yep, the other thing I probably haven't mentioned at all, all of the photos on square on the actual layout design, and I chose to make that one photo, even though it's the same size as the other photos and mounted with the same amount of paper and distance and everything, I did choose to make one photo more a feature than the others. Now, what you just seen me go through, guys, is a heap of embellishments I made with this collection right back when this collection first came out, this Change of Sceneries collection. If you like to watch videos about handmade embellishments and things like that, go and search out a couple of my videos on that. I have several where I create embellishments, but you just see me take one of those apart and use it on this page. It was a little bit too large in its full format, so I managed to take it apart and still be able to use it. Now, I did journal down along the bottom, and that journaling does talk about the animals and them visiting the property. And I just have another very small cluster on the right hand side, right at the edge of that kookaburra. The kookaburra is the bird, if people overseas don't know that. Here I'm coming in with just a few little pieces of floral, and it looks like at this stage I've been able to manage to squeeze that little kangaroo down the bottom there next to the photo of the kangaroo. And there we go, we're going to actually tape that down. I changed those sort of more rounder leaves to some ones that look a little bit more like gum leaves. And I've only got a few of these. They were hand inked using like a splatter technique, so I only had a few of them, and you can see I kind of got them up the top and below the kangaroo, but none on the right. So I'm going to move them around now and spread them so that I have some down there on the right hand side too, because that's going to look a bit more even. And that's it, guys. I have not had a chance to tell you to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. If you feel like you could, please do one of those. That's it. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope I haven't bored you and that I haven't sent you crazy. I will see you guys on the next one. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, and take care.